Welcome back, everybody. This is Tamrain the Crafter in Elder Scrolls Online, and I have a confession to make. I seem to have lost an entire episode of recording. Don't ask me where it is. I have hunted high and low for it, and that episode would have introduced you to the fact we're now heading over to Summerset. And I know it bothers me that we're heading over to Summerset, and we have accepted a mission to look at the Queen's decree here. Oh man, I'm really thrown. I don't know where the episode went and the recording went. I suspect I was disrupted while I was doing some clearing of files, and it got cleared by accident, and it cannot be retrieved. Sigh. So yes, we did finish the mission for the young lady in the cave. That was all completed. And then we moved to Summerset Island because I decided to take a break and maybe start the psijic order skill line. And I made quite a few errors. I forgot to actually pick up the mission before I ran all the way over to where the psijic order are. So that was where that episode ended. But we're now doing the Queen's Decree. You might also notice that this is being recorded, or you may not have. This is being recorded in the during an event, and we may take another detour for this event. Now, by the time you see this, my schedule says the event is probably over. So this is the event quest at the Jester's festivals. Wow. Okay, they've added a few things in. That's pretty, isn't it? Okay. I could buy the sea curve. I won't. I'm going to just try and focus. So to start the event, or any event for the Jester, you go into your crown store. You head on down to events, and you click on events, and you head on quest starters, and then you'll see the quest to start the festival. These are usually free, so you can right click on them if you're using a keyboard and mouse. You can hit purchase, and you'll discover that it doesn't cost you any crowns to join, regardless of whether you're ESO plus or not. You can purchase it for each character that you're on. So at the moment, Rosalora is heading through it. I did test run on it last night. We just hit confirm on that, and we can start the Jester's Festival. So in between doing what we're doing and heading into transaction complete, let's just hit over onto here. I've got some more of these points. In between doing what we're doing, getting the psijic's order, we're going to also update our ability to craft jewelry, and I think I might also tap in and have a look at the card game Tribute as well, because I like to kind of have all of those three things as options. All right, crafting. What were we building? I think we were finishing building Steadfast Enchantment. So let's do that. That makes that nice and simple. I don't need to look anything up. I am going to have a really good look at these at some point, and actually try and work out what build I'm building and maximize it. I haven't yet. Alright, what was I think I was building Deadly Aim, increase the damage done to a single target. That looks like fun. Let's have a few points in that. And it's slottable, so I need to get it up to a slottable point. Rightio, I've got this. Maybe, or maybe it's got me, one of the two. Let us go and, ooh, fitness. So Rosalora, as you can see, has been very, very busy doing bits and pieces. Huh. Alright, so how does this look if I don't actually go on a recipe? What am I, oh no, there we go. What am I supposed to be doing? Bastion increases the effectiveness of your damage shield and damage against shielded enemies by 3% per stage. Okay, or 30 health recovery for every 10 ultimate you have. I'm not sure how that whole ultimate works. Siphoning spells. Restore 300 magicka per stage whenever you kill an... You know, that looks kind of useful. Let's maybe have some more of that then. I know, right? What would this one do? Stamina. You know, I could do with a bit of stamina. Maybe next time we'll get the siphoning spells up to the next stage, and then I might put some more points into stamina so that we can We can maybe stop running out of stamina quite so quick with our bird, because our bird is on stam, isn't it? Alrighty. So in order to get the psijic to order skill line in our world skills, oh boy, we're out of skill points again. That is not a good thing. Okay. It'll be a world skill. We've got our excavation, leisure domain, and scrying, and this is, and I can't remember where I'll find my psijic sword. I think it's probably under this one. We'll find out. So what I'm going to do is there's a bunch of missions to get psijic sword to 10, and we can combine it with everything else.
Raz is happy to see you, but surprised you didn't help me with these creatures. Not that Raz needed any help. You must tell me what brought you to Summerset after you agreed to assist Raz with his usual cloak and dagger business.
His usual cloak and dagger business, huh? Oh, and I clicked out of the conversation.
My friend.
Complications, Raz. That sounds ominous.
No more than usual, my friend. But there's work for the Queen's Eye, and this one could use an extra blade if you're willing.
Sure.
Queen Ayrenn issued a decree to open the borders of Summerset and allow outsiders to have access to the island.
Oh, that doesn't sound too terrible.
That's what Raz said. But rumors reached the Queen. So this one made the journey and was immediately attacked by strange creatures.
Yeah.
Raz doesn't think the two are related. But if you could ask some questions, check on the newcomers, that would help.
Alrighty, I'll ask some questions around the city.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
I love any adventure with Raz in it. He's fun. What were those strange creatures I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
Anyone in specific you want me to talk to regarding the Queen's decree?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list.
Of course he did.
Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranul, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
What did Olnul speak about, and where can I find her?
Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation.
Oh.
You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Ranul? That sounds like a high elf name.
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
And what is the Divine Prosecution?
The Divine Prosecution serves as lawkeepers and protectors of social standards.
Social standards.
Very persnickety. When rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated.
Oh, I'm in so much trouble. What do you mean Soxolza is being persecuted?
Something to do with monks and newcomer registration. Raz is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Raz. Raz hates the wet stuff.
And what does all this have to do with that geyser and those creatures?
Nothing at all.
Oh,
Unless
great.
you think they came to Summerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus. Just see what Olnul, Soxolza, and Ranul have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin.
And what do you expect me to learn by talking to these people?
We need to confirm these rumors or else put an end to them. Everyone should be pleased with the Queen's decree. Opening the border shows progress, yes? However, if any of her loyal subjects reject progress, well, Raz needs to know that too.
Alright, I'll go talk to Olnul, Ranul, and Soxolza.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve
Both
scratching and clawing.
All right.
Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
Before you go, anything I should know about Shimmerin before I head out?
Raz knows very little about city ordinances or how to tell the difference between mead and ale, so let's avoid those topics, yes? Otherwise, this one knows all about the Queen's decree and the initial reaction of the nobles and Kinlady.
What's that about Kinlady and nobles?
Kinlady
Don't
Avenice
hiss
has
at
made her
me.
views on the Queen's decree quite clear. She calls it unreasonable, dangerous. A few of the city's nobles have sided with the Kinlady, as has the new Oldark at the monastery. My queen permits discussion, to a point.
And so the Kinlady opposes the Queen's decree.
She has spoken against it. Now Raz needs to know how far she will go to defy the will of the Queen. Does she grumble but welcome the newcomers, or is she using every option at her disposal to block their arrival? Raz will find out, with your help.
And tell me about the Queen's decree.
Queen Ayrenn, her most excellent leader of the Aldmeri Dominion, has issued a decree opening the once forbidden land of Summerset to traders, visitors, and immigrants of all races. Controversial, yes, but part of her plan for the Dominion's future.
And this is a problem?
For some. High elves talk of perfection, but they are a complicated people. Various individuals in Summerset take issue with their queen, with change of any sort, actually. The Kinlady, for example. Some nobles. Makes my job complicated.
And, who are you again?
Raz is wounded to the core. Forgotten already. This one usually leaves a better impression. I am Razumdar, Queen Ayrenn's Eye and Dark Lantern Agent Extraordinaire. But that is a secret between you and me. To everyone else, this one is simply Raz.
All right. Like, to his mother and his brother, he is, yes. All right. Jester King Joran, Jester Queen Ayrenn, and Jester Queen Amrik. Let's do at least one section of this adventure quest first. I know I tend to do my quests in I was going to follow faithfully the story order when I started this series, and then as I played with my other character, I discovered that oh, rude. I discovered that there were things that I would like to have started earlier. This is one of them.
Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
What's the path to Alaxon?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Summerset.
Uh-huh.
Alaxon is the state of perfection that every high elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
Well, I heard you made complaints in the Shimmerin, and I'd like to hear about that.
I believe in caution as much as the next high elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
But what happened to your apprentice?
They took her away.
Oh.
Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanation as to where she was or when she'd be returned?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the Kinley.
Oh dear.
But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
I'll let you get back to your work. Wow.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
Uh-huh. Did you leave anything exciting in this backpack? I'm stunned. Someone of high skill that she deems as important to her work has gone missing, and she can't be bothered even, whoops, wrong character. See, this is why we need more stam, right? I know, I picked on that poor innocent little critter, and it didn't even do anything to me. It would have, though, I guarantee it. Absolutely would have. Who are we looking for now? No, okay, I need to possibly change my quests. Summerset. So, to undertake this quest, you're going to need your, the Summerset expansion, a DLC, which means, or Summerset Hire, which means you either need a subscription to ESO Plus, or you just need to purchase it through the store. So either of those options is viable. I purchased it before I had ESO Plus. I still don't regret it, so there you go. And I'll probably purchase, actually I pre-purchased the next expansion as well, because I don't know, when I like a game, I like to support it. So that's the way it is. Let's just shift our focus to maybe some potions. Do I have, man, I need to get some potions. We'll work on that. Oh, I think this thing looks like it needs a bird to the head and some bugs. Maybe some flies. Alrighty. Ah, don't jump on me, rude lizard. Okay, I know, it's a salamander. Technically not a lizard. Unlike that ooh, Gemart, Summerset is not the wondrous paradise the heralds proclaimed it to be. Despite the fine words in the Queen's decree, the High Elves wanted nothing to do with outsiders. They treat the newcomers worse than a mud flea on a guar. As soon as I stepped off the boat, priests from the monastery collected me for some sort of cultural assessment to ascertain my understanding of societal rules and regulations. However, no one actually asked me any questions. They locked me in a cell somewhere in the bowels of the monastery, along with other newcomers to the island. Something about the whole affair felt wrong to me, like warm water in an otherwise cool stream. Oh dear. When I heard one of the monks give thanks for the Daedric prayer, I knew I had to get out of there. I used the talents I learnt from the associates who may or may not have belonged to the Thieves' Guild. I know you disapprove of my friends, and slipped out of the cell and away from the monastery. In the morning I plan to head to Alinor. Hopefully I can secure passage back to Murkmire then. Frankly, at this point, any destination would be preferable to here. Soxolza. I am so sorry. Alrighty, well, we found Soxolza. Let's see if we can find a renewal now. I think renewal is actually down on the docks. Which, if I can remember the way to the docks, who's that? Valnelmarin. Alright, we're going to try also not to collect any side quests this time. And you know how hard that is going to be for me, because I'm like, wow, it's a side quest, I have to do it. Yeah, we'll try not to be like that today. Because we will come to Summerset at a later date, and we will finish whatever quests we start, or quest chains we start here. I think I can get to the docks. Yeah, here we go. If I just go round this way. So that way I don't have to run through the city, although having said that, I probably should have run through the city. She's getting fit, this girl. Alright, now she's huffing and puffing. There's looks like there's a little fire thing up here. We might grab that too. That's worth a bit of XP. So, one of the things when you're in a new area, finding new sites is always good.
I was once like you.
A newcomer in the warehouse district. Unusual. But how can I help you today, my friend?
I was wondering how your name ended up in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
The Divine? I told you that. If a justiciar sent you to try and trick me into confessing... No. The High Elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. But I admit it. I made my thoughts known.
And what were those thoughts, if you don't mind me asking?
I arranged to bring my cousin here to work with me. The ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady and anyone else who would listen. And what has it gotten me? Nothing.
You're not a high elf. Have you lived in Summerset very long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our
Now,
business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help.
do you like living in Summerset?
Summerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
I see. All right, well, let's toddle this way. Oops, maybe. All right, we've discovered the dockworks, and I'm pretty sure there's, yeah. So there's a thing here where you can make the Adept Rider set, if you wish. So, it's actually also pretty good, I guess, for breaking down what we might have in our backpack. Let's deal with that while we're here. I'd like to say space isn't a problem anymore now that I've got the crafting bag, but I have learned the hard way that that is not the case. Besides, we need to do some research. Let's go with reinforced on this one. Sigh. We will research that trait. I can't research 2 traits on the same item at once, but I can do this. That is a pretty good set thing, isn't it? And I think it's one I didn't particularly want to, because it's purple, it's one I didn't particularly want to deconstruct. Let's deconstruct something else, shall we? Oh no, until I know more about it. Because I mean, I can recraft it. I've actually learned a little bit about how to make item sets now, and I can recraft it, but getting it up to purple would require, if you have a look over here, requires some very specific gear. And I mean, I was going to say I'm short on it, but I'm not that short on it. I've been saving up a lot of stuff. Now that's saved up across a couple of characters though, so don't get too excited. And it's saved up over 600 hours of play as well, so those items don't come easy. No jewelry items to research. I'm actually finding once you get arcane, healthy and robust, it becomes fairly difficult to get the rest. But I'm going to assume that that I will eventually find them. I'm not going to rush it yet. I'm deconstructing it. No, I'm not. Radio. Let's see if there's anything to fix there. So basically, now that I've got the crafting bag, I just take the opportunity to deconstruct things as I can. The art of smashing. That looks like a mage guild thing. Urbrecht, hope this book bring reader joy and confidence to pursue dreams of smashing for fun and profit. When Urbek first started smashing, he was just tiny, flimsy child chipping rock for Tumnosh clan. Urbek had setbacks learning to smash many things, especially paper. Now Urbek, successful entrepreneur with growing word-smashing business. Never let toughness of smashing smash you down. When smashing get tough, smash tougher. Dedication. To Urbek, first patron for supporting Urbek through early journey of smashing. To Farok for being good friend. To Urbek and to Little Chief Laumont for letting Urbek sleep on floor. Chapter 1. Finding right things to smash. Now that you choose to pursue art of smashing, Urbek expects you unsure of where to start. Not everything suitable for smashing. Wood fun to smash, but only splinters and breaks. Some metal great for smashing, but some only make brittle weak things unless you know right way to smash. Them. When world full of so many things to smash, how you know what best for beginner? Answer simple. Smash rocks. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna leave that there. You guys can read the rest of Urbek's words smashing. At your leisure. Let us see if we have anything to smash here. That looks exciting. Let's get those out of our backpack. Alrighty, and we'll deconstruct that while we're here. Give us a little bit more space. I wonder if I should actually wear that. Let's just not get too excited here. and maybe put that on. So I have Crafty Elfique. What I want to know is this one. Yeah, let's definitely equip that thing and not break it down. That would be sad. Because we have, if you notice, it's part of the Weird Trees Blessing set, and we have 5 items on that, so. And it'll remind me of where we've been. No jewelry. Nothing here that'll improve our smashiness. Radio. All right, let's now merrily destroy everything else except what we want to research later. Some of this is going to have to get disintegrated. Actually, while I'm here, let me just. All right. So what I'm looking for is to make sure I haven't doubled up on traits. So if I go in here, we can see that's shoes with invigorating. Got no more shoes to smash there. Pants with training on them. Reinforced hat, headgear, impenetrable headgear. So we'll keep both of those. Well-fitted hide belt and a sturdy hide belt. So we're keeping both of those. Ah, boy. Alright, here. Reinforced pauldrons. Well-fitted pauldrons. And an impenetrable jack. Rightio. So we're going to just have to hang on to all of those. I seem to not have disintegrated my wooden stuff. Is there a wood disintegrating station here? That's probably not what it's called. Right. Maybe I just... Yeah, there is. I was over here earlier. What was... No, that's jewelry. Oh. Where's my wood disintegrating station? Maybe there isn't one with this set. Alright, let's not go stabbing anyone that doesn't deserve it. Or birding anyone that doesn't disturb it. I mean, no giving everyone the bird. That's just indiscriminate and unkind. We're off to go and talk to Razumdar now. Yeah. Is that a book? You know what? I vaguely remember there being books lurking in this area. I should probably keep an eye out for them. There was more than one book lurking in the area too. And I've been just running past everything oblivious. So let's not do that. So basically the reason the mage books... There, see, look, book. The reason the books are important, the Mage Guild books are important, is because we're trying to increase our Mage Guild standing. Now, I just need to see where Raz is. Alright, we don't need to go through the town. We might just wiggle our way around it. It's easier. Oh, wait, hang on. I changed my mind. There's a Mage Guild in this town, isn't there? No, right, I changed my mind again then. It's the other town that has the Mage Guild where we want to go and do things. I think I need to go up here. Someone's having a really good day. Or at least just trying to convince the world that they're having a really good day. One of those. I'm really annoyed I lost that episode. I'm just... cannot.
This is unheard of. Why have you closed the monastery?
Uh-oh.
Good people, I hear your concerns.
The
Uh-huh.
workers I hired, they were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
The kin lady and I, we have only your best interests in mind. Every guest must be sequestered while we ascertain their suitability for Altmer society.
Oh, try
Your
assist.
Dark's right. Lock up the newcomers.
Send the newcomers back with
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
The artist's assistant and the Red Guard's cousin have both been sequestered.
Sequestered? Just a different word for imprisoned, yes.
Pretty
Ranulph's
much.
cousin just arrived, but O'Newell's assistant has lived on Summerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Soxolza have to say?
Soxolza was dead by the time I reached him, but I found this letter in his pack.
Why would the Aldar gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the kin lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches.
Uh-oh.
Not in a good way. Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery.
All right, I'll help you investigate the
Raz
monastery.
admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own.
Seriously?
Raz has other fish to catch.
Uh-huh.
This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just sleep quietly inside.
Okay. You know what? I've discovered the uses for invisibility potions. They are awesome. In a limited way, but what I'm also finding is that I need to make them, and I can't remember the thing. So I'll have to look that up, and we might get with it with the alchemy in a little while. Now I just need to remember how to get here because it's. Oh, okay. I was going to say it's awkward, but I guess it's only awkward if you do it the way I have been doing it, which is to run around like a lunatic and not actually look where you're going. Also, I tend to get distracted by side quests as I come up here, so this time, because I've decided not to be distracted by side quests, that will make my life a little easier.
I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Oh, well, that's one way.
You say I won some gold?
That'll definitely work to distract him. Alright, I'm not going to skulk. I should probably skulk. Maybe I should skulk. Do you know how to skulk? Skulking is good. There we go. Skulking. I mean, I did blatantly run around here last time I was in, and it didn't hurt me too badly. I know. Now I'm obvious because I'm sneaking. Fine. My dear Aldrich Tilkala, I'm so glad you suggested transferring to our beloved monastery. I was happy to use my influence to make that happen, especially after that insightful discussion we had concerning Queen Ayrenn's radical and frankly dangerous decree. I look forward to working with you to make sure Shimmerine and indeed all of Summerset remains safe and secure. Your plan to sequester newcomers in order to test their suitability for residency in Shimmerine is a stroke of genius. Determining who has the ability and temperament to become productive members of our society and who does not will allow us to spot troublemakers and lackadaisical transients before any damage is done. It isn't a perfect solution, but it will suffice until we can urge the unforeseen Queen to rescind this order and send all the Nabara, the unwelcome, back to where they came from. Send me a list of candidates you deem acceptable for life in Summerset. I'm sure Proxy Queen Alwanare will appreciate having documentation concerning whom we permitted to stay and whom we sent away. I keep saying that Summerset is sacrosanct. Let Oridon deal with the other races. After all, our beloved Queen spends all her time there anyway, carousing with cats and wood elves. I'm sure she'd love more company. Queen of Venice. Wow, cats are not the only things with claws, right? That was mean. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, that looks like around the corner. Ooh, alright, well let's skulk our way this way. Man, I hope he doesn't wake up badly. Just prod him carefully without on the feet. There we go.
Oh, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap.
What? Where can I find the people who've been sequestered?
You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldork brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way.
Like a brick in the face. Tell me about the Aldork and the new monks. This is me ignoring your
Aldork
hint.
Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by King Lady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together, but there's something strange about that bunch.
Strange? What do you mean?
The Aldork and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purposes and ordered the rest of us to avoid the ancient vaults beneath the monastery. Now, please, let me get back to my nap.
No. You must have some idea where they're sequestering the newcomers.
Again with the questions about the newcomers. Why do you care about the complexities of Altma bureaucracy? Still,
Newcomer.
If I had to make a guess, I'd say they were taking into the Undercroft for registration and processing. Now go away.
No, is there anything else I should know about this monastery?
The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldork has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you. Now, if you don't mind, my nap awaits.
Just for being such a nice boy, I will let you have your nap. My nap awaits. I know, I'm going to be seen for sure. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Wood Elves, 4 males, 3 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. One says she's lived in Summerset for more than a year, moved to preparation cells. Khajiit, 7 males, 9 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. Send half to the preparation cells, the other half to the holding cells. Ogonians, 4, gender inconclusive. Who can tell with muck swimmers? Moved to preparation cells for immediate siphoning. Ooh, that's not good. Brattons, 1 male, 2 females, claim to be traders from Wayrest, or did they say Daggerfall? Does it even matter? Why am I writing all this down? What does the new Aldork plan to do with this information? Place in holding cells. Red Guards, 2 females, 2 males, 4 females, all arrived on a ship from Hammerfell. One says she was sent for by Ranul the trader. Send half to the holding and the other half to preparation. Nords, 1 male, claims to be part of something called the Nord Cultural Exchange. Send to holding. Oh no. Oh, they seriously have not put... Well, I don't know. Why don't we go upstairs? Have not put Riggit in here. Oh, that'd be funny. I don't think they... I know, I'm looking for stuff to pilfer. Don't mind me. I think someone's been pilfering before me. Ooh, I'll have that. That was close. I didn't see her. Alright, I should really be investigating all of those bookshelves. Another time, perhaps. We got a recipe. I'm going to have to grab it. Oh, that reminds me. We need to see the bank.
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldork's office, wouldn't you agree?
Velseren. Hi.
I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own.
Oh, lovely.
I suppose we both came to the monastery with a similar purpose in mind.
Oh, yeah? And what purpose would that be?
The sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either.
I saw a pearl like that. There were strange creatures nearby.
Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding, we need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
Huh. How did you happen to get past the sentry, by the way?
The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods.
All right.
Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations.
Huh. What else could be going on here?
That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldork and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers? I was about to explore the Undercroft. Care to join me?
I'll meet you there. All right.
A curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldork acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on with the newcomers.
Actually, I suspect that when I get... Yeah, I might stop doing that just for the minute. I'm going to test a theory. I'll take all of that, though. That looks exciting. I'm a crafter. I just can't help myself. Ooh. Wow, someone has definitely been pilfering before me. Dope. Shh. Man, these cats, what do they have against me apart from the fact I shouldn't be here? And I'm messing with their chi. Let's go this way. Hi, bye. Please don't dob me in yet. Oh yeah, we definitely need to go this way. Alright. I know wardrobes. Who can resist, right? I'll have that. I swear, if one of these kitties gets me into trouble for pilfering stuff I shouldn't be touching, I'm going to be really upset. What's that? I know can has. Fine, whatever. We'll empty them out anyway, just because. See, someone has definitely been here before me. Whoops, that was close. Wait, I'm not doing any stealing. Where's these stairs? Let's just toddle down here before I get myself into any more trouble. While we're here, I would like, pretty please. Yes. Can I make that? See, she does so too get her own, ooh, we'll have that too. What? Man, I'm gonna have to bank that one, just for my other characters. Well, well, well.
Something's wrong down here.
You don't say.
I sense magic. Vile magic.
Oh, good.
Pages. These people did nothing to deserve such treatment.
Oh,
There's
well.
someone alive over there. See if you can help.
Thank the divines. You aren't one of the monks. Please, let me out of here.
Why did they lock you in a cage?
It's a nightmare. We came to Summerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us in these cages.
There are only a few of you here. Where are the rest of the newcomers?
The monks gathered them a few moments ago and took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take me away like the others.
I'll unlock the cage, then see what's going on in the next chamber.
Is that a scoffin?
Thank you
don't
for
know.
setting me free.
Can I set this one free? No. I know, the game's like, will you get your head back where I want it? No, I want to let all the people out. Rude game. Fine, I'm going to steal the seasoning. And whatever that is. And we'll have whatever that is. I know, we're going to go cooking. It's interesting too to see what ingredients you get out of what sack. So if you're on a budget and you're not doing ESO Plus and you're looking for specific ingredients, it's useful to know whether to look in sacks or other things. It just makes your search a little bit less depressing. So things like mint and rose are nearly always in sacks, but can be in chests. Alright, let's talk to Valsaren. I know, game, I'm sorry.
A Daedra. Here? And that's a scoffin, if I remember my Daedric recitations correctly. Very curious.
What's a dead sculpin doing in a monastery devoted to the Eight?
An excellent question.
Mm-hmm.
And one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the Scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds.
Aww.
Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door.
That's where the prisoner said the monks took the rest of the newcomers.
Then I suggest we pick up the pace.
Mm-hmm.
We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without answers to those questions, we won't be able to decide on our best course of action.
What about your missing friend?
I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
Man, this lady likes her secrets, right? Grapes are usually in barrels, if you're ever looking for Cyrilli grapes or Jazzbay grapes. No, will you get off your butt, girl? Man, stop it. I know, that was my fault. I thought it was a box that had, you know, stuff. Where'd she go? Come back. Wait for me.
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear. Your turn will come.
Holy snap and Julie, what is... I have never actually looked in here. What? Oh dear. Okay, I think I need to go rescue Valsaren from herself. What? You don't like me running around? Haha, too bad. Here, have a thing.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures.
Alright. I know.
The pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them off while I complete my spell.
Alright, where's the next one? There. Listen, no chucking stuff. Okay, rude. Oh, that one looks a bit big. What's this do? Summon bear. I forgot about that. You can have some flies. You can have some flies. Ow, no, stop spitting. Help the bear out before he gets himself murderated. Come with me, bear. Here, bear. Bear, where's my bear?
Come on, let's talk outside.
No, not that. Have mushrooms. Kill my bear. Alright, now we'll go talk outside. Bear is fine. Ow! Oh, I know what that was. Oh well, least we can do is sell it, right? What else? See, definitely someone was here first. It's actually funny. You can kind of tell when you're not the first person through an area in recent times, because a lot of the stuff that you could gather is like it's gone, and you've got to. So if you're farming an area, you've got to be very patient and come back or do it several times. All right, we'll talk to her in a minute. I would just really like to. We'll gather whatever's left behind and deal with it as we can. Some of that stuff is only good for breaking down, but seeing as I'm still building my skills with this character, that's probably not a bad thing. So we'll nick it anyway. Okay, we'll take it without permission. Whatever. Hey, Velsarin.
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier.
Huh. What happened to the pearl? Did you destroy it?
I promised to explain what I know.
Uh-huh.
I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Psijic Order. Our Right Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Summerset. My inquiries led me here.
The Psijic Order?
The Psijic Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamrain, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all of this?
I'm working with Razumdar, one of the Queen's eyes. But what happened to the pearl?
An eye of the Queen? Interesting.
Uh-oh.
I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Psijic island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
Alright, let's go. Alright, before we go too much further, I need to put my head over here, because that little blinking light is irritating the daylights out of me. And, you know, privacy and all that sort of stuff. Mind you, we will click on it and see. My guildmate. Congratulations, Maelstrom. Alrighty, and we'll remember to collect our attachments. Now, if you don't have ESO+, you're going to have to be very careful about when you collect your attachments for your materials, because otherwise you will not have them. Let's get out of here. Alright, I think she wants me to lead. I seem to be holding that nice lady up. Alrighty, where are we going? Sometimes book stacks have books in you can read. I know, I shouldn't be reading when trying to escape a dangerous place, I suppose. Oh no, I'm just curious. I know it kills more than cats, but oops, let's maybe go this way. I know what? Alrighty, into the urns again. I also need to find some ooh, nice. I know, excitement plus. You can find recipes everywhere. Clearly the person before me was maybe not a crafter or had been around long enough to not need it. Let's pick on this lady. She looks like she needs bugging and birding. And maybe some flies. Just call me Lord of the Flies. Does she have treasure? Well, she has gold. I guess that counts as treasure. Oh no, it's not the kind of treasure I'm looking for. This is not the treasure you are looking for. Oh, right, that's not treasure. That's a scaffin. And not one of my favourites. I know, the witches are terrible. They throw magic at you. Wrecks your chi completely. Alright, well, let's get a little bit more XP. We'll just, Really? There's two of you. Here, have a double bird. Speaking of birds, leave my bear alone. Ooh, what's in there? Nothing? Oh, no, we're not sitting. Fair dinkum, girl. You need to just... I know you do a lot of running, but that does not mean we're going to do an equal amount of sitting. I mean, we'd be here forever if we did that. I can hear enemies. Ooh, I can see pots. Let's go. I know, I'm not quite sure. Oh, seriously? You couldn't just let me finish pilfering the temple? Rude. I love this bird. I'm not sure why my bear has his head stuck in a wall. He does this occasionally. I'm pretty sure there's something in the brickwork that he's missing in his diet. Yes, yes, yes. Track this. Anyway. We will go do-do-do. 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 Don't know what. Do-do-do. Do-do. We're going to have ourselves a little recipe fest in a minute because I want to bring this crafter's skills up. But when you've got your secondary crafter, if your primary crafter or character is picking up recipes left, right and centre, you can share them. Ooh, that looks like something my primary crafter doesn't have and she's not getting it. As well as the recipes you find yourself. So that kind of helps. Is that my bear getting into... Okay, I was just going to say he better not be getting into trouble. Alright. Let's not fall down. Jasmine, also found in sacks. So flowers are usually found in sacks. This is why we need a little bit more stamina regen, I think. What? Come here. Where'd you go? I know, I've lost him. He's not gone. Oh, he is gone. Rightio, maybe I killed him on the way. Or maybe the bear got him when I lost track of him. Something like that. I saw... Yeah. Bird. These guys do not like my bird. Or my bear. Or me. Feelings mutual. Let's have a bit of whatever's in that crate. Ginkgo. Nice. Alright, I think we've pilfered our way through here enough. Let's, I know I said we had, but I changed my mind. Let's go. Summerset, escape the undercroft. Whoa. Hi, bear.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity.
Well...
Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. I've met a member of the psijic order. We're on our way. Alright, we also need to find the bank. I'm pretty sure there's a bank in here somewhere. Oh, right. We need to be here? Fine. Now, okay, I'm not allowed to pilfer everything blind in here, right? Above. Where are the stairs? Oh, right. Right in front of me. I know, it's like, it's an empty room, I can... Ah, no, there's a barmaid. I'm very fussy about what I pilfer, and seeing as that nice man has left for a minute, we'll just, you know, take advantage of that. Hi, Raz.
Ah, this one's new
Your
partner
partner returns.
What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail.
And people that were sequestered were killed by a power a Daedric. To power a Daedric ritual. And I found this letter.
That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the kin lady's involvement. And by we, Raz means you.
You want me to go and accuse the kin lady of conspiring with the Daedric cult?
Accuse? Not exactly.
Oh.
Raz wants you to talk to her.
What?
See what she knows about the Oldar. The kin lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door.
What? Are you saying I'm not dressed appropriately for a fancy party? Fine. I also met a mage from the psijic order in the monastery.
A psijic? Raz has heard rumors. But there are always rumors about the psijics. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this psijic mage say what the order was investigating?
Something about a warning, and she seemed pretty interested in the life-sucking pearl.
There was a life-sucking pearl? You should probably have led with that bit of information.
Oh, whatever.
Well, we can worry about the psijic mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the kin lady has to say.
Shouldn't you speak with the kin lady? I mean, you do work for the queen, after all.
Kin lady Avanice and Raz do not get along.
Oh.
You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This
Aw.
one won't bore you with the sordid details.
Please, bore me.
Besides, everyone behaves well when they see Raz. You will learn more than I would.
All right, then. Oh, just don't look for a minute, Raz. I'm kind of just pilfer your room. Oh, every drunk's fallacy. Where am I going? Well, actually, where I'm going is downstairs. Ooh. Nope, we'll leave that. Oh, wow. Is there anyone in here? Nope. I know, any minute someone's going to walk in here and it's going to be... Oh, whoa. This will tell me if he wakes up. Okay. I'm not a thief, I'm a hero, right? Tell me I didn't take that. This is kind of fun. Kind of wrong, but anyway. I'd skulk. The guests have this habit of coming back at unexpected intervals, so I know, if you're looking to spice up your life with a bit of non-violent excitement, well, it's not violent until they find you, and then you're in trouble. Man. Alright, what are we doing? We are actually calling it here. We're going to head off to the kin lady's party. I'm going to get dressed. What does Tamrain look like in fancy clothing? Oh, I don't know. Actually, let's learn this recipe. And this one. There we go. Fancy clothing, quest items. Elegant outfit. No, I'm not linking it in chat. Can I not put it on? Alright, maybe I just need to put it on when I arrive. One of the two. You'll get to see Tamrain in fancy later. We will head up to the party, but then we're going to end this episode just before we go in. And I will bid you guys adieu. I know, I'm lost. Again. I need to just turn my tushy round. Hang a sharp whatever this is. The zippity-doo-dah through this square. Go up this road. Oh, no, not this road. I know, if it's any consolation, I'm making myself dizzy. I am... Oh, I know where we're going. Up past the lady who has a mission that I'm trying very hard. Oh, E, use elegant outfit. There we go. You guys get to see me or see Tamrain in an elegant outfit. And on that note, I mean, she's brought her bear. How disguised are we really? On that note, guys, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And if there's anything you want me to explore in this game, please let me know in the comments below, and I will check it out. See you later. I'll check you around.